the tower entrance. Ellipsis. Doesn't feel right. Shouldn't there be more demons guarding the entrance? Oh, as you request, they shall come. I suppose we should have expected this, considering where we are. If only we had some of the others with us, we'd be on more even footing. We'll put up a barrier to try and hold it as long as possible. That should buy us some time to take out the demons on that side. Fewer demons means better odds, right? If I must take up arms, then so be it. Aren't you? The Princess Knight Unikatova at your service. Much obliged. Do what you can with these beasts, if you'd please. We'll take care of the demons in the room's periphery. Understood. Dino? Aeolia? Come. Yes, father. Right away. So they just walked past the demons that were in front, that were behind them, right? You rotten creatures have turned all our lives upside down and taken my dad from me. So don't expect me to hold back. Yes, press the Z key, press the X key to jump, press the... jump slash. I completely forgot. Stationary during the ascent of a jump while stationary. Attack immediately after coming to a stop. Mouse control, double click left mouse plus attack. That's a lunge attack and down thrust. Attack during the descent of the jump. So, as far as movement controls, you control your character movement with the mouse. Then you use those other keys in order to do different combat attacks. Activation: when Yunika's boost gauge reaches 100%, press the boost key, default V, to activate boost mode. Normal, boosted. Skill enhancement: skills will cost half as much MP to use and will pack a greater punch. Yunika will take only half damage when hit by enemies. Now you do double damage, take half damage, and your skills will do way more damage. Obviously this early section is supposed to tutorialize things for you, so it's not very difficult. Puff. Nicely done. Yeah, I did all the work while you all just ran off. Father Superior, and you two are, very anime. No, I enjoy the anime art style. Guess there wasn't much time for introductions now, was there? I'm Dino, an acolyte for Solomon's Shrine. And I'm his colleague, Aeolia. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Sometimes these names kind of confuse me. I'm Unikatova. It's nice to meet you both. Tova? Any relation to Commander Saul Tova? Oh, yes, I'm his daughter. You live up to your heritage, then. Your fighting style is gallant and graceful. You're kind of button-mashing. Were I to wield a battle axe of that size, well, suffice to say I'd have a hard time keeping my balance, let alone hitting anything. That's pathetic. You should feel bad about saying that. A little girl is able to wield a battle axe better than you can, and you look like you're bigger and stronger than she is. And she's able to just swing the thing like it's a piece of paper. I see. She's kind of like a Rock Lee. This young lady was kind enough to volunteer her service in search of our runaway deities. Or deities. So I suggest we put forth our best effort to find them. For their sakes, and for ours, and for the commander's as well. Father Superior, thank you so much. But where are the other knights, and the sorcerers? Aren't they with you? I'm afraid not. Just as the surface came in sight, our transport spell was disrupted by some outside force, intentionally as best as I could tell. Was that the impact I felt then? It was, and whatever hit us, it blocked all ability to control the transport, resulting in a breakdown of the entire enchantment. We were scattered in all directions and hurled down to the surface quite unceremoniously, though it could have been much worse. Were it not for our individual barriers, the fall would surely have been fatal. Whatever force knocked us from the sky originated from this tower, so we've come to determine who's responsible, and for what reason. That doesn't explain why you're here, though, Unica. And all alone, no less. Well, about that. Unica recounted her conversation with the road tree regarding her whereabouts of the goddesses. Whew! Dialogue. Could that really be true? Why would they come to such a dreadful place? I can't even begin to imagine. Father, we must find them at once. Indeed, there is no time to lose. Sadly, even with our powers pooled, our fighting skills are no match for the denizens of this wicked place. We need to reassemble a search party before we can begin Of course, you're all absolutely right. May I entrust this task to you, Dino? Yes, Father. Thank you. Using the row of trees as a base, I'll search for the area via transport spell and round up everyone I can find. Toot sweet. Move. As for you, young lady. Yes, Father Superior. There is no guarantee that the situation similar to the one we've just experienced won't recur. I'd like for you to remain here with us until the rest of our party arrives, keeping a watchful eye for any more uninvited guests. Oh, okay. Something wrong? Well, I was kind of hoping you might let me do a little recon, just the enemy area, of course. Not too far from anything. I'd like to get some combat training, so I don't let my guard down if the situation gets critical. I mean, I'm just an apprentice knight, and with no magic ability whatsoever, well, I'm kind of worried I'll get in the way, you know. Admittedly, your reasoning is sound, but I would be remiss to blindly offer consent, knowing the risks. Well, we need to learn more about this tower anyway, don't we? I mean, we barely know anything about it. Come on, please. I'm up to it. I know I am. Very well. I shall personally explain the situation to Sir Galleon upon his arrival. Seriously? Thank you! Thank you so very much. There's one condition, however. I must insist that you take this with you. Received a crystal. It reminds me of that actually reminds me of the theme in Metroid Fusion and in Metroid and in Super Metroid whenever you got a new item. What's this? Come here, please, I'll show you. It's a statue of a monster? How twisted. Just watch. The crystal's power purified the demon statue. Wow, just like that. It's a goddess statue. But how? The best way to explain it would be to say that it's been returned to its original natural form. When Ys ascended, several goddess statues were left behind on the surface. It seems the demons must have found one, brought it here, and changed it, though to what end I cannot say. Uh-oh. Lady Rhea and Lady Fana. I'm sorry I said you were twisted. I didn't recognize you like that. I think it's safe to assume the other goddess statues have been brought here as well, and will likely have met a similar fate. Thus the crystal, if you're to scout the tower, you may well encounter the other statues and can purify them just as I did this one. Alright, sounds easy enough. Kinda like a pourable blessing. Ah, but that's not all. It's another function as well. It can magically transport you to any purified goddess statue within the tower in the blink of an eye. And the object itself is enchanted with this ability, so no magic will be required on your part. Sounds like a lifesaver. Thank you again, Father Superior, for your blessing and for this crystal as well. Unica, I'd like you to take this with you too. Gosh, it's too early to be reading all this text. Received a Lila show. I think I'm gonna stop actually reading it. I wonder what actually constitutes being a... I thought usually with being a knight you would use a sword. That's the standard. But who knows, maybe in some forms of fiction, knights can be used any type of weapon as long as they're battle-hardened warriors. May the Force be with you. So now let's just practice some things with the... Oh, I can't actually attack in this area because it's not a battle zone. It's one of the safe areas like in Mega Man Legends that I remember. Or in any real video game. Alright. So now you can right-click to also jump. Now, I'm trying to... Because one thing I'm always having trouble with is the lunge attack. Because, no. It's... not the equipment. It's, there we go. Now I got the hang of the timing of it. And I leveled up. So as you go through the dungeon, you're gonna have chests and things like that, and many enemies to fight. I recommend getting up in your levels before the first boss encounter, which is what I'm gonna be doing this recording session. All right, what do we get? Celestian Panacea. Oh, and that's just I'm just gonna mention it now. That's something that I just don't like about this game, is that you have to wait till the jingle ends before you can move on. Just a nitpick, but it's just something I don't really care much for. I'll be honest. Ah. Now, as you level up, I believe you'll get more skills that you can, that'll cost you, like, a certain amount of MP. Ah. My gauge is filled, so when I press V, I'll actually be able to go into boost mode. And I'm going to try to cut out as much grinding as possible. Whenever I go into a room, I'm going to fight all the enemies, obviously, but then after that, I'll start cutting out grinding if I need to. So that way, people don't watch me, you know, I don't think anyone wants to watch me sit there and grind my levels out. Jeez, it's dying there. You're low on health. I believe when you start getting really low on health, the game will help you out by like having the screen go a bit red. Why would the demons have this? Cerulean Flabium. Surge of power bursts forth from the artifact. Nuka was granted the use of the Whirlwind skill. Skill attack. Activating skills will launch various special attacks. Activate the selected skills with the skill key, defaults to C. Skill consumes MP when used. Normal attack, damage is low. Skill attack, damage high. Some enemies are invulnerable to most attacks, but crumble with the certain skills. Overcoming obstacles. Certain skills can be used to negate magical traps and activate mechanisms, opening up new paths. Skill effect. Yunika can move freely while in Whirlwind form and is dangerous to the touch. Gliding. By activating the Whirlwind during a jump, you can glide through the air, greatly increasing the distance covered. The Whirlwind provides cover for Yunika while radiating razor-like wind in all directions, making it an ideal choice for when surrounded by enemies. Charging your skill to unleash a much stronger and more powerful Whirlwind attack. After obtaining at least 1 emerald, press and hold the skill key for several seconds to charge and then let go to release. Whoa, I had no idea there was so much power in this thing. It's not really magic like the Sorcerer's Cast, but I'm sure it's sure close enough to me. I'll take whatever I can get.